Because of Action Coach, I now feel happy running a business. I now know where I want to go in the future, and I now truly believe that I can actually get there. My name's Val Wishart and I'm the owner of Beyond the Numbers. We're chartered accountants, but we're also business advisors. Before I had an Action Coach, I worked a lot of hours. I was fairly miserable. I wasn't making as much money as I would have made if I'd actually gone and got a job working for somebody else. I didn't really have a work-life balance because I was spending all my time working. I was in here late every night on my own. I couldn't afford to take the holidays that I wanted to take. I couldn't afford to take the time out to do the things that I wanted to do. Without an Action Coach, either I would have given up and gone to work for somebody else, or the business would have petered out probably on its own. The first thing that I did to work on the business was get rid of all the clients that weren't profitable for us. So that was me taking a big brave pill. I felt a lot more in control of the business, of where we wanted to go, and was able to think about what the steps were to help me get there. Since starting with Action Coach, our turnover has grown by about 20%. We had 4 in the team previously and we now have 5, and the new team member is another fully qualified accountant. It's allowed me to have time out of doing in the business and actually working on growing the business. Since I started working with Alan, I've dropped my working hours by about 40%. So Fridays are mine to do as I wish. Sometimes I will work on the business and on the plan and on where we're going. Sometimes I just take the day off. That for me feels like a real achievement compared to where I was a few years ago. And I feel that I'm really now positioning my firm where I want it to be. I think my family and friends have really noticed the difference. I'm a lot more relaxed than I was before, and I go on dream holidays all the time. My Action Coach has helped my business enormously. I wouldn't be where I was today without him. I wouldn't have won these awards that are sitting behind me without him. And I'm now realising my dream of actually going to learn to become a yoga teacher, which I would never have had the time or the money to be able to do before. I would say go for it if you're thinking of hiring an Action Coach, because you have to make an investment in it, both of money and time. And the fact that you're making that investment in money and time makes you do the things that you wouldn't do if you didn't have an Action Coach. You might think that you know how to do it yourself. You might think that you will just get on and do it, that you have all the answers, but you won't do it unless you get somebody else to sit beside you and help you along the way.